Hey, Cowboys Nation, this is Cowboys Wire News, your home for breaking news, smart analysis, rumors, and film room insights. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a snap. Let's talk America's team. The NFL world has been shaken to its core with the shocking news that the Dallas Cowboys have reportedly pulled off one of the most audacious moves in recent memory. Rumors have been swirling for weeks, but the whispers became roars as sources close to the team suggest that Justin Jefferson, widely regarded as one of the most electrifying wide receivers in the league, could be joining the Cowboys roster. Imagine the implications: a player with jaw-dropping speed, uncanny route running ability, and a penchant for making defenders look foolish, now potentially donning the star-studded blue and silver uniform. Analysts and fans alike are struggling to wrap their heads around how such a monumental acquisition could shift the balance of power in the NFC and perhaps the league as a whole. The speculation alone has caused ticket demand to spike, merchandise sales to surge, and social media platforms to explode with heated debates, memes, and predictions about what this could mean for the Cowboys' offensive strategies. The excitement is palpable, as football enthusiasts start envisioning a team that can stretch the field in ways previously thought impossible, with a player who seems to thrive in high-pressure situations, capable of turning tight games into highlight reels in the blink of an eye. Sources suggest that negotiations behind the scenes have been intense, and while no official confirmation has been issued, insiders hint at the meticulous planning that may have gone into acquiring Jefferson. The Cowboys, long criticized for underperforming in high-stakes situations, could be signaling a new era, one in which they are no longer content with mediocrity or close calls in critical games. The potential acquisition of Jefferson represents not just a statement of intent, but a declaration that Dallas is willing to gamble on talent that could redefine their offensive identity. Fans are already imagining a receiving corps that is virtually unstoppable, with Jefferson's route-running mastery complemented by the existing playmakers on the roster, creating a nightmare scenario for opposing defensive coordinators. Speculation abounds about how the team would restructure their playbook to fully exploit Jefferson's skills, possibly integrating deeper passing schemes, innovative motion plays, and leveraging mismatches that defenders would struggle to counter. Even casual observers of the league are beginning to entertain the idea that this move, if confirmed, could serve as a blueprint for how elite talent can instantly elevate a team's competitive ceiling. The ripple effects of this rumor extend far beyond the Cowboys organization, as rival teams scramble to reassess their strategies. Opposing defenses, previously comfortable in their game plans, would suddenly face a player capable of creating explosive plays at any moment. Analysts suggest that Jefferson's addition could force an entire division to rethink its defensive priorities, potentially shifting resources toward cornerbacks with elite agility and safeties prepared for high speed, contested catches. Fantasy football managers are reportedly recalculating their rankings, with Jefferson's potential move to Dallas creating a seismic shift in projections and draft strategies for the upcoming season. Discussions about quarterback chemistry, offensive line adjustments, and how to balance star power with team cohesion dominate the conversations across podcasts, live streams, and sports forums. Every possible scenario is being dissected with a level of intensity that reflects just how significant this rumored move could be. Fans of other teams are equally captivated, some dreading the impact on their own squads, while others are marveling at the sheer audacity of the Cowboys front office if these reports hold any truth. Speculation also extends to the financial implications, as acquiring a player of Jefferson's caliber would undoubtedly involve complex contract negotiations and salary cap maneuvers. Industry insiders are hinting that creative solutions may have been explored, from restructuring existing deals to leveraging performance incentives that make the deal mutually beneficial for both the player and the organization. The Cowboys front office has reportedly been meticulous in ensuring that any agreement aligns with long-term strategic goals, signaling that they are not just chasing headlines, but carefully plotting a path toward sustained dominance. Social media platforms have erupted with fan theories about how this potential signing could influence the draft, free agency, and even coaching decisions in the near future. The sheer scope of the speculation underscores how transformative Jefferson's presence could be, not only on the field but in the broader landscape of the NFL, where one star player can alter the narrative of an entire season before a single game is played. Observers are left to wonder whether this is the beginning of a new dynasty in Dallas or simply a bold high-stakes experiment, adding to the frenzy. Experts are debating how Jefferson would mesh with the Cowboys' current quarterback situation, raising questions about chemistry, timing, and the integration of high-octane plays that maximize his abilities. Hypothetical scenarios abound, from deep, sideline-stretching routes to quick, precise patterns that turn every target into a potential highlight. Analysts speculate that Jefferson's work ethic and football IQ would enable a smooth transition, potentially elevating the performance of the entire offense. Conversations about play-calling philosophy have intensified, with pundits suggesting that the Cowboys could become a team defined by explosive, momentum-shifting plays that force defenses to respect every inch of the field. Fans are also speculating about the cultural impact within the locker room, imagining a dynamic where Jefferson's star presence inspires both competition and camaraderie, driving teammates to elevate their own games. This is not merely a personnel update, it is a potential paradigm shift, one that invites endless debate and fuels the kind of viral discussions that dominate sports media cycles for weeks. Finally, the atmosphere surrounding the Cowboys has taken on a charged, almost electric quality as the rumor continues to gain traction. Season ticket holders, casual fans, and even critics are swept up in the possibility of witnessing a transformational figure join the franchise. The mere suggestion of Jefferson in Dallas sparks images of highlight reel catches, game-changing touchdowns, and a team that suddenly feels capable of toppling the league's elite. Social media threads overflow with excitement, analysis, and speculation, ranging from tactical breakdowns to imaginative what-if scenarios, each feeding into the growing narrative that the Cowboys may have orchestrated one of the most audacious moves in modern NFL history. Even without official confirmation, the impact of the rumor is undeniable. It has reignited passion, inspired endless conversation, and left both fans and commentators waiting with bated breath for the next update. In a league where bold moves capture the imagination, this potential acquisition of Justin Jefferson stands out as the kind of story that could define a franchise's identity for years to come. Rumors surrounding Justin Jefferson's potential move to Dallas have sparked intense speculation about the strategic shift this could trigger for the Cowboys' offensive scheme. Observers suggest that Jefferson's unique combination of speed, agility, and precise route running could transform a team already known for its balanced attack into a high-flying offensive juggernaut capable of exploiting every defensive weakness. Pundits theorize that the addition of a playmaker of Jefferson's caliber might influence everything from snap counts to formation diversity, forcing coaches to rethink traditional personnel groupings to accommodate his dynamic style. Conversations have emerged about how he could alter third down conversion strategies, red zone efficiency, and even time of possession philosophy. Fans have taken to online forums to draft hypothetical highlight reels in their minds, imagining the synergy between Jefferson and the existing roster, and speculating how opposing coordinators might prepare for a threat that seems capable of breaking open a game at any moment. This rumor, though unconfirmed, has ignited a firestorm of debate and excitement that has transcended typical off-season chatter, highlighting the potential for a single acquisition to shift the narrative across the league. The chatter also extends to the psychological impact Jefferson could have on the team's culture, with experts suggesting that bringing in a superstar can catalyze a new sense of urgency and confidence throughout the roster. Hypothetical locker room dynamics are being discussed at length as analysts consider how his presence might inspire both competition and collaboration, pushing teammates to elevate their performance to match his standards. Even veteran players are theorized to benefit from the influx of elite talent, as the opportunity to work alongside a receiver of Jefferson's caliber could refine timing, chemistry, and overall execution on the field. Speculation further encompasses potential leadership roles, with some suggesting that Jefferson could become a focal point of both offensive strategy and team morale, effectively shaping the ethos of the franchise. In essence, the rumor is not just about a high-profile signing, it is about the broader transformation of the team's identity, style of play, and competitive mindset, inviting endless analysis from media, fans, and insiders alike. Financial ramifications of this rumored move have sparked their own wave of speculation, with industry insiders suggesting that the Cowboys would need to navigate a complex web of contract negotiations, incentives, and salary cap strategy to make such a deal viable. Analysts suggest that creative approaches, including performance bonuses and staggered contract structures, might be employed to secure a player of Jefferson's stature. without jeopardizing future roster flexibility. Social media has been flooded with fan-generated calculations and theoretical breakdowns of the team's cap space, fueling discussions that blend financial strategy with football speculation beyond dollars and cents. The rumor raises questions about how the team might adjust its roster in other positions to balance star power with depth, ensuring that the addition of a marquee receiver does not create vulnerabilities elsewhere. This intersection of talent acquisition and fiscal management underscores the high-stakes nature of the potential move, highlighting that strategic vision, audacity, and meticulous planning would all be necessary to execute a deal of this magnitude. Further intrigue centers on how the potential acquisition of Jefferson could influence the Cowboys' draft strategy, with pundits speculating that a shift in focus toward complementary players might be imminent. If Jefferson joins the team, some analysts predict a reallocation of draft priorities, emphasizing positions that maximize offensive efficiency, such as supporting wide receivers, tight ends, or pass-catching running backs. Additionally, defensive adjustments could be indirectly influenced, as acquiring a superstar offensive weapon may allow the coaching staff to consider more aggressive formations. Confident that the offensive line and quarterback can capitalize on mismatches, fantasy football enthusiasts are already reimagining their season-long projections, debating how Jefferson's relocation could impact scoring potential, target distribution, and overall offensive production. These cascading effects, all stemming from an unconfirmed rumor, demonstrate how a single high-profile acquisition can reverberate throughout multiple aspects of the game, influencing decisions made by coaches, analysts, and fans alike. The excitement is not just about one player. It's about the potential domino effect on team building and strategy. Before we roll on, subscribe to Cowboys Wire News, drop a like, and turn on the bell. Your support keeps the Dallas Cowboys updates coming. Tell us what you think in the comments. Speculation also abounds regarding how Jefferson would impact in-game tactics, particularly in high-pressure situations where explosive plays can define outcomes. Analysts imagine creative uses for his skill set, from design deep shots that stretch defenses vertically, to intricate crossing patterns that exploit coverage mismatches, and open opportunities for other receivers. Debates about whether the team might lean more heavily on vertical or horizontal passing schemes dominate forums and broadcasts. With insiders dissecting potential adaptations to the offensive playbook, fans speculate endlessly about highlight reel moments, envisioning how Jefferson's agility and speed could transform third and long scenarios into momentum-shifting gains, redefining the Cowboys' approach to critical game situations. Every theoretical snap becomes fodder for discussion, with play-by-play breakdowns, statistical predictions, and imaginative storytelling feeding the growing anticipation surrounding this rumored acquisition. The narratives extend far beyond the individual, touching every aspect of game design, personnel deployment, and opponent preparation. Media and social platforms have fueled the rumor with a relentless pace, generating viral discussions, polls, and fan-driven content that keep Jefferson's potential move at the forefront of public consciousness. Video breakdowns of his previous performances, highlight compilations, and speculative analyses dominate feeds, creating an ecosystem where rumor and speculation blend seamlessly with expert opinion. The chatter has become self-sustaining, as each new theoretical scenario sparks additional debate, prompting fans to imagine creative angles, hypothetical statistics, and possible outcomes. Even casual observers of the sport are drawn into the conversation, compelled by the audacity of the rumored acquisition and the tantalizing potential for a transformed Dallas Cowboys offense. The media cycle has become a reflection of the excitement and uncertainty, a continuous loop of speculation that magnifies the perceived impact of a single star player joining one of the league's most scrutinized franchises. Finally, the mere suggestion of Justin Jefferson joining the Cowboys has catalyzed a sense of anticipation that transcends the ordinary, inspiring fans, analysts, and even rival teams to consider what the future might hold. While unconfirmed, the rumor has already reshaped conversations around offensive strategy, player psychology, financial planning, draft priorities, and tactical innovation. The potential acquisition embodies both audacity and strategic vision, sparking debate about the balance of risk and reward in professional football. Even in its speculative stage, the idea of Jefferson in Dallas has ignited imaginations, creating a narrative that feels larger than a single player. encompassing the potential rebirth of a franchise, the redefinition of a division, and the endless possibilities that arise when talent, opportunity, and ambition collide. In the world of sports, few rumors carry this level of intrigue, excitement, and potential impact. And this one is already leaving a mark that could be felt for seasons to come. That's a wrap from Cowboys Wire News. For breaking Cowboys updates, subscribe, drop a like, and turn on the bell. Tell us your take in the comments.